Hey yogis, my name is Allison and welcome to the Sun Soul Collective. So today we're going to be going into some postures for neck and back pain. If you're somebody who has a very gentle neck and back, be sure to just breathe through it. You don't need to do all of these postures. You already showed up on your mat and that's enough. So let's get started. We are getting started in a child's pose today. I know you wanted to hear it. So toes together, knees apart. Hips sink down, and then from there you can walk your hands down. I would like to let you all know that you can even bring a pillow or a bolster here. It makes it extra yummy, less pressure on the body. But if not, the crown of the head can root down to the earth. There we go. Setting our intention through our forehead, maybe massaging your third eye, that point between your eyebrows. Clenching the fists and then letting the fingertips spread out, opening up through the shoulders, armpits reach up towards the sky, and inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. There we go. Nobody said it was easy to show up on your mat, but you did, back pain and all. Inhale to the lower back. Exhale, that lower back area, soften it, let it meet the hips, let the hips meet the feet, better yet. Continuing, starting to stretch through the spine, maybe walking the fingertips a little closer to the top of the mat, exhaling, softening those points between the ribs. 2 more breaths. Why did you show up today? Why was your mat calling you? Whatever that intention may be, feel it in the warmth of your palms. Start to spread that intention through the mat, connecting to the earth beneath you. Starting to feel that intention just spread through the body, occupying every bit of space, from the little follicles of hair on your arms to just completely covering your brain from head to toe. Feeling that love and intention pouring through you. You are amazing. Continue to show up for yourself. On our inhale, we'll look forward. And we'll walk our hands over to the right side, dropping the forehead down. So now, while you're here, you have the option to square those shoulders out, dropping the left shoulder slightly, so the shoulders are even. You can even sink a little deeper into the hips, feeling that stretch on the left side of the ribs. Inhaling into the left lung. Exhale, releasing. 1 more of these. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose and mouth for now. Walking the hands over to the left side. Same thing. Shoulders are square. Right shoulder goes down slightly to be in line with the left. Inhaling nose. Exhaling mouth. Whatever may be going on in your life today, show yourself a little bit of love today. You already showed up on your mat, and that is enough love. But know that it's okay to bombard yourself with love. Reassure yourself as you inhale. Feel it all throughout your body. As you exhale, sink into gratitude for yourself. Yes, be grateful for yourself today. Walk your hands back to center and sink down in that neutral child's pose. Hold it. 3, 2, sink the hips down the most that you have today. 1, and push yourself up to tabletop. Hello, shoulders. Fingertips spread wide apart, toes tucked behind you, or they can be pointed up to you. Inhale, belly drops, cat, cow first. Chin and tailbone rise up, create space between the ears, and exhale, round the spine. Space between the ears and shoulders. Sometimes the words leave me, but you know what I mean. Continuing at your own pace now. going as deep as you want it to be. But feel yourself meeting different points as you inhale, letting that breath travel through the spine. Checking in around the spine. Now, I said that this yoga flow was going to be for our neck and back, but I did not say it was going to be easy. Showing up is the easiest part, or is the hardest part, excuse me. Showing up is the hardest part. Sticking through is just as hard. But once you show up, it gets easier. 2 more cat-cows. Beautiful yogis. Last one. Here we go. Keep it gentle. If you have a pillow at home, take it. Knees and hips are in line. We're going to take a puppy pose. Don't take it too serious. You can just walk your hands down. Or if you're like, I'm committed, you can fully melt that heart down. Feel it out. Not every day is a full puppy pose day. Breathe into the shoulders. Take any modifications you may need. And we'll hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing into those elbows wherever you are and shifting yourself into a Sphinx pose. There we go, pointing the toes out. Heart is open. Try not to hunch into the shoulders, but keeping that lower belly on the mat, the belly button on the mat. While you're here, just release that belly. Let whatever meals you've had, just pull that belly down. The organs that keep you alive, grounding you into the earth as you release them. No need to carry them right now. Sphinx pose, baby, the power of the Sphinx. Hands can stay here, elbows can stay here, or you can press into the hands for a seal pose. We will all bring our chin to our chest wherever we are, Sphinx or seal. From here, chin goes to your right shoulder and hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take it over to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in that seal pose, drop down to your elbows. Make a pillow with your hands. Bend the knees and windshield wipe them from right to left. Right to left. 3 more. Now we are doing our Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose for the rest of the practice. But it's up to you. This is your practice. You don't gotta listen to me. Beautiful. Open your arms up in a T. The forehead still presses into the mat. If you like, you can bend that right elbow to point up towards the sky. Right leg will swoop over the left. We're going into a shoulder stretch. So you have the option to stay here and keep it a very subtle shoulder stretch, or you can really open up and the right hand can even press behind the lower back. Maybe you'd even like to readjust your head to slightly look up towards the sky. Be gentle with your neck. Maybe you want to put a pillow under your head to support your neck. We all have different needs. Listen to your body. Next option is for that left foot to meet the right in our shoulder stretch. And while you're in this shoulder stretch, you can be tense and scrunch up your face and act like you're in pain, or you can take your breath to wherever there's tension, breathe into it, soften the muscles, melt into yourself, melt into your mat, and surrender. Not everything in life needs to be a fight. Continue breathing. 3 more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. Roll yourself back to center. Arms are in a T. And just take it to the other side. Left leg goes over the right. You can keep it here and very subtle. You don't even have to roll over too much. But if you want to deepen that stretch on the right shoulder, left hand can go behind the back. And your feet will kiss right here. Reminder, you don't need to go right into the pose either. You can pause the video and then slowly you'll find your way here. The beauty of yoga on YouTube is that you can pause the video and make it yin yoga. Hold a posture for 5 to 10 minutes. Let's aim for 4 more breaths here. I lost count. Roll yourself back to center. The hands can press into the side of the chest and we'll take a baby cobra. Chest slightly lifts up, belly button stays on the mat, elbows into the rib cage. 3, 2, 1, drop it down. We're going to go back into it. Ready? Inhale, 3, 2, rib cage, elbows into the rib cage. 1, drop down. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Press yourself back. Knees together, toes together, and fold forward in devotion, gratitude, healing if the pain is in your back today. Now the next option we have is to press into our hands, tuck our toes, and rest on the crown of your head. Now your next option is to grab the soles of the feet. This is a really nice alternative to a headstand. Breathe into the spine. Let the blood flow to the head. Slowly pressing into the hands and looking forward, and we'll tuck our toes behind us. Fingertips stay wide apart, wrist in line with the top of your mat, parallel. Downward facing dog. The knees can be slightly bent here. Reminder that we're not aiming for perfection in yoga. We're aiming for alignment. We're aiming to stay safe as we move through postures. And right now we just came into a downward facing dog after being on the mat, so no expectations at all. Bending one knee, bending the other. Continue for 5. Bicycling for 4. Smiling for 3. Being grateful for 2. Happy you're alive for 1. Inhale, toes rise up. Exhale, root down to the heels. Yeah, you can sigh it out with these. 2 more. Last one. Left foot stays on the mat. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, just drop your right knee down. I know, right? Right hand in line with the shoulder. Oop, there's an ant on me. And inhale, reach left arm up. We're not going too crazy today. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And then take it over the head, exhale. Hold it here for 3. Maybe you can arch the back for 2. There we go. Drop the left hand down 1. And take yourself back to downward facing dog. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg rises up. Exhale, drop the left knee down. Left hand in line with the shoulder. And reach that right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, keep it there. Next, inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm over the head. Hold it. 3, 2, maybe arch the back. And 1, back to tabletop. One more time, just folding yourself forward, stretching those arms. So almost as if someone's pulling your hands, you can even look forward here. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. There we go. We'll move through a chaturanga. You don't need to tuck your toes in this plank. You can just keep the wrist and the shoulders in line, then bend the elbows into the rib cage. Baby cobra. And drop yourself down, making a pillow with your hands. And just feeling that weightlessness. Being completely heavy, letting your toes come together and your heels apart. The hips become completely heavy. And from here, we'll look up for a moment, pressing ourselves up in that Sphinx pose into our elbows, only to thread one arm through and find your way onto your back, realigning yourself to your mat. Remember, yoga isn't always smooth. Neither is life. Hugging one knee into your chest and holding it there. Your left hand will cover the right part of your knee, the right knee, and the right arm opens up to the right side, twist here. The goal is not for your knee to touch the earth. It's actually for your back to stay flat, your shoulders to stay on the mat, and then your foot to rest wherever it rests. Maybe you can even look over that right shoulder with the head. Eyes can be open or closed. Palm can face up or down. Five breaths here. 4. 3. 2. Try to make it as audible as possible. Last one. Hugging one knee into the chest. And then swapping it out for that left leg. Same thing, other side. Right hand comes over that left knee. Left arm opens up to the left side. Heart super open. Shoulders resting on the earth. Allow yourself room to open up here to tune into your muscles. Begin to soften your face. 4 more breaths here. Slowly find your way back to center. Hugging that left knee in, bringing that right knee in as well, and hugging yourself tightly, bringing your forehead to your knees. Embracing yourself for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the back down, grabbing the outer edges of the feet for a happy baby. You can rock from side to side, or just stay here pulling yourself down, anchoring yourself. For 3 breaths. The last active pose we'll take, we'll root the soles of our feet into our mat and allow our hips to rise up for a bridge pose. You can place a block under the back, or you can interlock your fingers here. Be very gentle with your neck, pressing mostly into your shoulders and the back of your head, not your neck itself. Keeping your breath deep, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our final option before we drop into Shavasana, extending your legs, pressing into your elbows, or you can just take yourself into that corpse pose, letting your head hang down, hands rest on the hips, head drops back. Releasing the neck and any stress in the neck, any tension, softening the eyebrows and the face, and completely laying down. Removing your elbows and laying on your back, palms facing up or down. Toes point out, shoulder blades meet, heart is open. Softening that point between your eyebrows, softening the ego. Ask yourself why you showed up today. Notice if your intention shifted from the beginning of the practice to now. Five breaths here. Glide your tongue along the backs of your teeth, swallowing your saliva. Scrunching your nose, maybe licking your lips, wiggling your fingers and toes. Hugging one knee into your chest. Swapping the legs out, hugging the other knee into your chest. Eventually, having both knees in tight and rocking from side to side, side to side. Rolling yourself to one side, making a pillow with your hands. Until finally you roll yourself up into a seat. Crossing the legs, removing the glutes, letting the hands meet in prayer at the heart. Taking a moment to be grateful for this practice. To be grateful for your healthy body, even if you came in with some neck and back pain. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.